Hi, Maria here. Welcome to my channel. Today, I'm excited to do a bit of spring cleaning with you guys. I am going to take my perfume carousel. It's too winter. I'm not loving all the deep, dark, sexy fragrances. I want to ditch them for something light and airy in spring. I want to usher in spring somehow because right now there's still snow on the ground. That said, it's warm enough now that I can actually just go outside in a sweater, so I'm pumped. And I am craving all my uplifting, juicy, delicious fragrances. So we're gonna clean out my carousel. I'm going to put in all my spring stuff, all my spring and summer fragrances. And I'm so excited because they're all uplifting and amazing. And yeah, so that's what we're doing. I hope that you enjoy this. And without further ado, let's get into this. So here is my perfume carousel right now. And it's like not bad, but it's super unorganized. I hate the way it's looking. Things are just kind of stuffed in there, and I kind of just want to make room for it and make it look all pretty for spring. So I'm going to empty everything out and then we'll get started. So these are all the fragrances that I want to put in. I think my eyes are bigger than my carousel. So it's possible that I will take some fragrances that are maybe a little bit more summery, like I'm thinking about Eau de Soleil Blanc, and put those in for summer and leave them out for now because I likely wouldn't wear them in the spring. So we'll see how it goes, but we will get started. I'm going to start with my top shelf as usual. And I already know that I want to start with my Jean Paul Gaultier's. Oh, actually, before I start, I'm going to just share with you what's in here. I'm going to be testing these out, and these are kind of travel sizes. I've got Ellis Brooklyn's Bee. It's a little bit more fall, but I want to have it in here just to give it a go. This is Skylar Vanilla Sky. I've got Princess by Kilian. I've got Noir Illusions by Perfume Parlor. This one is called 100 Silent Ways by Nishane, I believe. Want to try that one out. This is a little bit of Le Petite Robe Noir. I've got a bit of Minuit et Demi, and of course my thing of Delina exclusive. I'm going to show you a little bit later all of my all of my samples where I'm keeping them because I think it's a handy little thing. But we're going to start with our Jean Paul Gaultier's. So we're going to start with La Belle. Of course, this is my absolute favorite. I love it so much. And then I'm putting in my Scandals. These are just no-brainers. I put them in every time. So Scandal there and Scandal here. Okay, so I've got my Scandals there. I wanted to put my Scandal by Night in there, but it doesn't fit. I could try reconfigure these, but I don't know if I want to bother. Let's see. No, there's just no way it's going to fit in there. So I'm going to put these, bring these to the front, and then I want to put something behind there. And so I think I'm going to go with this one. It's called Rose and Rose by Lodisi. By Issey Miyake. I really am excited to try this one out more. I got this one used for like 10 bucks. On my next shelf, I think I'm going to put some of my, I want kind of the colors to be kind of blush around here. So I'm going to start with Coco Mademoiselle, one of my favorites, as you guys know. I'm going to put Mon Guerlain here as well, and then I'm going to put La Vie est Belle in the back. So I just think that looks really pretty. And then on this shelf, I think that I will do, I'm going to keep the blush going. I'm going to put Valentino's Donna, Born in Roma, which I still am really unsure on, but I'm going to try it. So I'm going to put that one there. I'm going to put Floral Street. Let's see, how can I do this? I'm going to put Floral Street right like that. I'm going to put this one a little bit forward, and then I think I'm going to put in my Dolce Garden. Does that work? There, they fit like that. So I'm going to do that with that one. And then on this shelf, let's see, what should we do? On this shelf, I'm going to do my gold, white and gold bottles. So I'm putting in my Trussardi Donna. I'm going to put in my Prada La Femme. I'm going to put in my Alien Eau Sublime. So let me see if I can arrange these in a way that works. I think for this shelf, I'll go like that. So yeah, like that. So that's what we have so far on the top shelf. So this is what we have so far on the top shelf. I just think it looks so beautiful, and I love all the blush pinks. Looks perfect for spring, and they're kind of what I want to be wearing anyway. Okay, now we're on the middle row, and I think that I'm going to start, being I've got the Jean Paul Gaultier's up there, I want to put Scandal by Night just down here so it kind of visually works. So with that red, what do I want to do? Okay, this one I'm having trouble with because it's so big and fat. So I'm going to put this one here, and then I'm going to put a couple of my like mini bottles. I'm going to put a mini bottle in here like that. And then I think that I will put in, if I can fit it, maybe I'll just set it like that. This is, so I've got Twilly d'Hermes in here, and then I've got Versace Versence, which I'm really excited to try. So I think I'll just put them like that just for now. I don't want to put anything behind there because I find that I don't reach for them. So that's going to be that one. On this top shelf here, I'm going to see, yeah, these be-layered ones will fit here, and I want to have at least these two out. This is Cherry Delight, which is a dupe for Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, and this is my first Kiss dupe, and I love both of them. I'm thinking I'm going to put Dolled Up away for a while. Let me sniff it. Oh, it's so nice. But yeah, I'm going to get rid of this one for now. And I actually think that I'm going to just toss my my Angel Muse EDT in there. How does that look? That looks okay. So that way they're all easy to reach, and it's using up this tiny little shelf. Okay, now going on this shelf, I think that I'm going to go with my new collection of La Petite Robe Noire fragrances. So I'm going to put the Intense one there just because the bottle is a little bit bigger, and then I'm going to put, this one is Hippie Chic. This one, it differs from the original in that it's got some raspberry in it. It's still just really sweet. I don't really notice the raspberries so much, but this is actually, these are all really quite decent performers. And then I'm going to also put Le Petite Robe Noire, the Black Perfecto one, in there as well. So I'm just going to leave those like that. I'm kind of getting stressed because I'm running out of room. Oh, okay, so next I'm going to put in Sophia by Sofia Vergara, and I'm going to actually tilt these bottles a little bit just so that they kind of work in here. I think that I am going to put, I'm going to put Sophia here. I'm going to put Trois l'Impératrice in here as well. And then do I have another kind of, I don't, but I do have this bottle. So I've got Amber Oud Gold, which I'm really excited about. Can I fit kind of the three of them in like that? That works, and kind of the, I can see the colors nicely. So that will work there, although I kind of think I want to switch this around. Yeah, that's better. Now for that middle shelf, I've got it looking like this. Loving it. Oh, look at those. Like, it looks like a store. It's displayed so beautifully. I'm so great. This is a disaster, but I don't know what to do. Before we move on, I'm not really liking this here. I just think it looks horrible. So I'm going to actually pull these out, and I'm going to put my Olympias on either side of it, just like that. And that I think works better. And in fact, I'll just kind of flatten them out. So that, yeah, that works better. Although I'm gonna just switch them. Hello, meet Maria, the anal. Okay, yeah, that works not too bad. It's still not fabulous, but it's doable. So that's awesome. The last shelf. Now I'm gonna put my tallest bottles in here. So I'm going to start with Hane Mori. I'm not sure how much I'll wear this one, but I want it out because it's kind of a delicate fragrance. It's really quite, yeah, it's a delicate fragrance. I think it'll be nice for spring, spring/summer. I also am going to put, just because, again, from a space perspective, I'm going to put this one, which is Lalique's Amethyst. I love this fragrance. It's so beautiful. And I'm just not liking the way this looks at all. Let's see. I don't want to put that back there because then I never wear it. Okay, for me, this has to be aesthetically pleasing. I think that this one can fit here. So I'm going to take Amethyst and I'm going to put it right here. And then I'm going to put my juicy little, my little Elizabeth Arden green tea and nectarine blossoms in here. I love those. Do I want to put any others in there? Actually, I'm going to put Hane Mori in the back here, and then I'm going to just go like this. How does that look? Let's see. Okay, being this is a short, kind of stubby area, and these are short bottles, like kind of stubby bottles. I'm going to put Jasmine Wisp in here, and then I'm going to put Elisab Le Parfum Royal in there, and that's, I think, it, because it's kind of a hard little shelf in there and hard to get into, so I think I'll just do the two of them there. Okay, in this one, I'm going to put some of my other white florals, so I'm going to put Guerlain's Terracotta. I want to put Elisab Le Parfum. And I'm not going to reach for the Guerlain one right away. I know I won't, so I'm going to just leave it kind of back there. And then I'm going to put this little Twilly in there as well, because these all kind of fall into the same kind of category. Okay, so that's going to be like that, at least for now. And I'm tempted to just throw this one in there. This one I haven't ever tried, so I'm kind of excited to try it. It's Versace's Versence. Yeah, it's just kind of it smells a little bit like a vanilla-y bergamot. And for this shelf, I'm just going to kind of put ones that, like just kind of my leftovers that I want out for spring. So I definitely want this Always Red Femme. It's a little bit like C. So I want that out. I want my Dolce & Gabbana's Love is Love, even though I probably won't wear it right away. And then I want Narciso Rodriguez Pure Musk for her. And I think just to make this work, I'm going to just change these around. Sometimes I have to put them kind of like this. Even though this is a little bit more of a spicy fragrance, I kind of think that this is going to work in the spring. It's kind of a little bit more of a sultry one. So I'm going to put Tribal Vow by Okcha in here as well. And I actually think that works pretty good. This is my least favorite section, but it still does work. How do you like how dusty my bottles are? I've got to dust all of the bottles before I'll be totally happy with it. But that does work not too bad. What I try to do, like maybe this is crazy, but I try to pay attention to flow. So dark black, black with some red, black with white, and then some white here. So I try to flow the colors together as best as I can. This is a bit of a disaster, but even with this one, you have green working here over to there, so it kind of works. And then this is just like my two stubbies that don't really fit anywhere. And then this one is, yeah, which I think works really well. So overall, I'll give you a look of the top shelf. Of course, that's the most stunning. Also, this carousel will be linked in the description. And if you're interested, you can purchase it. Before, like I just have the American link, but I will see if I can get a Canadian link for those of you that are amazon.ca as well. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Now, unfortunately, I still have quite a few perfumes left here. But I've got a couple of other trays, and then we should be okay. There's perfumes like this I'm really kind of not sure about. Yeah, I can't get rid of this because it reminds me of my grandma, but I never wear it, so I may put it on my tray and kind of jazz up my tray. Let me know if you guys want to see my trays and how I fix those up. The other thing that I wanted to show you was what I'm putting my samples in. My samples were getting overwhelmed and I was putting them up into here. And they were just kind of all in between the perfumes and it was driving me crazy. So I moved them to these things. I got these at the Dollarama and they were $1.50, but they're stackable and they actually kind of go with the carousel. So I'm gonna put like smaller ones in the bottom ones, obviously, and then taller ones in this one. And then I can have my samples organized. Because it starts to get a little bit overwhelming when you're testing out fragrances and you've got nothing decent to put them in. And so this system is going to work great for me. Yeah, and I just love the fact that it kind of goes together. So each one of these was $1.50, so this cost $4.50 to get organized to make me feel less stressed out. So I'm really happy with this as well. So that is it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you enjoy the way the carousel turns out. I'm so excited to break into these. Some of them have been up here all year round, of course, but some of these I kind of keep on the sidelines until spring and summer hits. So I am super pumped about this. Oh, you know what? Oh, I can fit my Tom Ford's Eau de Soleil Blanc in there. It's a little bit crowded, but it totally works. Yes! Okay, so that's what I've got going on there. Yay! And I'm really amazed at how well this holds up. Like, it holds a ridiculous amount of perfume. I just think that that looks infinitely better. So I'm so excited. Thank you so much for joining me today and have an amazing week. We'll talk to you soon.